Hey guys, this is the Game Smasher here to show you my newest deck. It's kind of an old theme with a new twist. It's a level lockdown with a Tele-Dad mix. I call it the Tele-Level Lockdown or also the Tele-Level Lockout based on how the duel ends. It's pretty cool, I like it. A lot of basic level sets like Horus. Great combo with level 8 in this deck. Very easy to pull out also. We've got the Armed Dragon 3, 5, 7, and 10. You might think it might be a lot, but it's actually pretty good. It gets its telly from the fact that emergency teleport is used with Kree-Bonds. Kree-Bonds are very useful in this deck. Not only are they easy emergency teleport to sack, but they can also be used for synchroing, which is what I do both with. Kree-Bonds all the way. I also use a set of Monarchs with this deck. I use Caius, Zaborg, Karaz, and Theolis. They each do different things, but they're easy to bring out again using the Karibans and emergency teleport. If you're lucky enough, there are 5 dark cards in this deck, so this is where Dad comes into play. Dad's also very easy to get out. It's not that hard. When I use a couple of trap cards like Royal Decree to do the famous Horus Decree lockdown, and then I use other cards like Gravity Bind just to stall out until I can do something. And when it's time to knock that off, if I don't have an MST because I've used it, or I don't have any other card to get rid of it, it's always good to bring out Jinzo, knock out my own cards temporarily. If it gets too hasty, kick Jinzo for a Monarch. Nice search or stall using Mass Dragon. Just keep hunting out Mass Dragons until you have no more, and then bring out level 3. Since I use trap cards like Gravity Bind, Elemental Hero Wild Edge will get right in there, and even though it's 4-star, poke some damage. Emergency Teleport. It's good for bringing out Kariban, or other people use it for different psychic tuners, but I'm using it for Karibans. Monster Reborn, because you can have one now. This one's LOB, 5-star for LOB. MST, also Metal Raiders. 2 level modulations for when your levels go to the graveyard, because sometimes you might just want to get rid of them, then bring them back. This only works though if this only works on the higher levels if you brought them out and they've been sent to the graveyard after you summon them using the correct method. 3 level ups. Level up is a very key card in this deck when trying to bring out level 8 Horus for the lockdown. Magical Stone Excavation. Discard 2. Pick a spell card from the graveyard. Malice Desperation. It's good for getting rid of your trap cards or even your opponent's trap cards. A lot of people play Birthright with Gemini. Some people use Call the Haunted, and all that's gone. Card Trader, in case you get put in a bind. Card Trader's always handy to have in any deck. Cold Wave. Stops spells and traps for a little bit. It gives you kind of a head advantage if you just can't destroy their monster. Hammer Shot. And if you feel like you need to clear your hand a little bit, maybe ditch a couple low levels to bring them out level modulation to level them up, hand destruction. 2 Gravity Binds. Stops all 4-star and higher monsters from attacking. 2 Royal Decrees. This will completely eliminate your opponent's ability to use trap cards. When Horus level 8's on this field, this pretty much kills their whole back row, and they're pretty much forced to fight only with their front cards. Mirror Force, just in case they can get through your first Gravity Bind. This will put them in their place. And Dark Bribe, just in case they try to destroy your Royal Decree or Gravity Bind with any kind of spell or trap card. Even if they try to play Lightning Vortex on your monsters, you can just knock that off. Or if they're going to do something you don't want them to do, like charge a Light Brigade, because everybody hates getting JD raped. Well, in a quick view, going backwards, this is my TeleLV Lockout. A lot of fun variations of this deck. I just thought, maybe it's time to bring back an old format using the level sets, and it also works great with synchros. And a couple of the synchros that I use, I'll show you after I'm done showing you a quick flash through. They were easy to bring out. Kree-Bonds are 2, most Monarchs are 6. This is easy syncing for Stardust or Archfiend, or my 2 personal choice monsters for this deck, which would be Blackwing Dragon and Dark End Dragon. Dark End Dragon's a very great card. Challenge him. And Blackwing Dragon will kind of slow down, and it's just good for a beat stick when you need it. Well, if you have any comments or concerns or any inquiries about the deck, and even if you want to maybe buy the deck or trade cards, some cards are available for trade. In fact, my next video is probably going to be a trade binder of stuff that I have. Not too extensive, but I'm a good trader. I trade fair. I like good trades. If you feel like you might be interested in what I have, PM me, and that'll be all. The Game Smasher.